This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, Pennsylvania's governor shares his fight with cancer with his constituents in the Commonwealth. Hear what Tom Wolf has to say next. Hello and welcome to another information-loaded half hour on SSPTV and SSPTV.com. I'm Ken Kara and thank you for watching. Here's your information from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf has a treatable form of prostate cancer. The governor and his wife announced this earlier at a news conference.
My wife and I just recently found out that I have a mild case of prostate cancer. We detected it early, fortunately, so I don't know how mild it is, but it's easily treatable. And I wanted to do three things. First of all, just make sure you are aware of this, just in the interest of openness and transparency. Second, to make clear that what I'm going through is treatable and actually will not impair my ability to do my duties will not interfere with my duties as governor. And third, just want to make the point that I found this in a routine checkup, and because I had the routine checkup, was detected early, and I can do something about it. So I want to make sure that this is an example of why routine checkups actually matter and make a difference.
The governor has a planned treatment schedule that's to begin in the coming weeks. He says that the treatments will last the next several months but present no impairment to his ability to perform his duties as governor. We wish the governor good health and a speedy recovery. Pennsylvania Senator John Udechak was in our studio this morning, and our Lisa Sugar talked with him about several important issues, including today's announcement by Governor Wolf.
I'm very pleased to welcome back State Senator John Udechak from the 14th Senatorial District in Pennsylvania. Senator, you were in town today to speak to the chamber and other things, but first I'd like to ask you, we learned today, breaking news, that Governor Tom Wolf has treatable prostate cancer. What was your reaction? We were all horrified when we heard that.
It's sad news. The governor's a fighter. My thoughts and prayers go out to Governor Tom Wolf and his wife Frances and their family. I'm thrilled to hear that it's treatable cancer. I know he's a tough fighter, and he used the moment as a teachable moment, saying we have to be screened. Make sure that you do the pre-screening. But again, breaking news today. Just got it over an email. Sad news, but I know the governor's a fighter, and I wish him and his family well.
As we do as well. The reason you were in Hazleton earlier, you were at the Chamber's Red Carpet Breakfast. So what was the message that you had to those in attendance this morning?
Well, I wanted to talk about how impressive Greater Hazleton has been over the last few years. We've secured over $4 million just in Broad Street projects alone, jobs projects, community projects, quality of life projects. And so it's very exciting to be in Greater Hazleton. The Hazleton Integration Project, the SHINE program, the after-school program started by Congressman Barletta and I here in Luzerne County, coming to Maple Manor and the Hazleton School District and the Career and Technical Center. It's so impressive, and the great work that CANDO is doing. Kevin O'Donnell and the folks at CANDO, over 10,000 jobs in the Humboldt Industrial Park alone, and 1,000 of those jobs created just since 2013. We often hear a lot of negative on the street and in the media, nationally and locally, but there's great things happening here in Greater Hazleton. So I really wanted to applaud the Chamber, CANDO, the Hazleton Alliance, all the great organizations that are investing in the people of Hazleton, because when you invest in families, you invest in a better community.
Absolutely. And we just learned last week that DCED has awarded Hazleton the Main Street designation. So what does that mean? There are only 20 other communities we are the 20th now community in the Commonwealth to get that. So how big is that announcement?
It's a big deal. It's the only community, Hazleton will be the only community in Luzerne County having the designation of a Main Street community. It makes grants more available to the business district. It also makes tax credits available to businesses, that businesses can reinvest in their business, grow their business. It's a great program. Facade improvements, planning grants, all that kind of technical assistance to help grow our downtown. Our downtown corridor is growing, Broad Street corridor is growing, our industrial corridor is growing with new jobs in our industrial parks. Great days ahead for the city of Hazleton.
And finally, you were taping a program today down at the Dragonfly restaurant on Broad Street. So very briefly, what happened there?
Well, we had a lot of fun. The staff and the ownership of the Dragonfly are terrific. We talked about the Shine program. We talked about Can Do and the great work that they're doing in our industrial quarter. And we talked with the Chamber of Commerce about the renaissance that's happening, the investments we're making in kind of reinvigorating the downtown. Some of the great architecture here from the turn of the century. Buildings where businesses have left and they have been run down, now we're reinvesting in them. Whether it's DBI bringing their world headquarters here, the Markle Center, all these great buildings, we're reinvesting, bringing new Class A office space and new businesses to downtown Hazleton. It's a very exciting time to working with the Chamber, Can Do, and all the great people of Greater Hazleton.
Thank you so much for stopping by our studios. We appreciate it. State Senator John Udechak.
Thank you, Lisa. Meanwhile, Congressman Lou Barletta issued a statement in reaction to President Barack Obama's proposed plan to close the prisoner detention facility at Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, known as Gitmo. In that statement, Barletta says, quote, "It is already against federal law to transfer Guantanamo Bay detainees to American facilities, which is exactly what a key element of President Obama's plan will require. Another problem area is his plan to hand over prisoners to other nations, where we will necessarily be uncertain about their secure confinement and ability to move and rejoin their former terrorist comrades," unquote. Barletta went on to say that, quote, "Perhaps the news has yet to reach the White House, but the terrorists have not declared a ceasefire," unquote. The congressman ended his statement by stating that this is a bad idea and Congress should stop it. We have a reminder about a free clinic that will be held in our area tomorrow. The free health clinic is for individuals without medical insurance or medical assistance. It will be held at the Catholic Social Services Family Center, 106 South Church Street in Hazleton. The free clinic treats adults 18 years and older. Patient registration will take place between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. tomorrow on a first-come, first-served basis. No registrations will be accepted after 6 p.m. The free clinic is held the second Tuesday and fourth Thursday of every month. For more information, check out Greater Hazleton Health Clinic on Facebook. There were famous authors, scientists, and much more as students at one school in our area recreated a wax museum right in their own school. These are photos of some of the projects presented by students in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade at Holy Family Academy in Hazleton. The students chose some great role models to recreate, like Einstein, Isaac Newton, even Cat in the Hat. Kudos to our very own Bella Lasant and Alyssa Mazurkevich and all the students who participated in the project at Holy Family Academy. Great job researching and recreating some very famous people. Coming up next on FYI, Wild Bout Hunting host Dennis Gans shoots an apple off Lisa Sugart's head with a bow and arrow. Okay, it's not that wild, but it's still a cool segment and it does have a bow in it. Later, we'll recap the Penn State University Athletic Conference Championship game featuring Penn State Hazleton. Plus, we'll talk with some of the students who made the trip to cheer on the team.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
We are pleased to welcome back our dear friend Dennis Gans, who is the producer and host of Wild Bout Huntin', a new show coming to the Hunt Channel, but also here to SSPTV in April. So we're very excited about that. And as you know, Dennis has been coming in and giving us some great tips on hunting and also some wonderful new developments for hunting, special products that you found out at the trade shows. And you have another one with you today.
Yeah, we had the pleasure to go to a lot of different trade shows between Bloomsburg, Greater American Outdoor Show in Harrisburg, and down in Kentucky at the ATA. One of the other companies that we met at the ATA and actually saw them last year at Harrisburg and talked with them again here was a company called Hush Puck. And what Hush Puck is a dampening system. They're basically like little adhesive stickers that you can put on your bow. Okay, and what it's designed to do is to decrease the amount of vibration that your bow produces. A lot of times that vibration is going to throw off the shot. It may send that vibration back through your hands and your arms. It'll allow you to get tired a lot more easy. So you want to have something that's going to dampen it, and it's going to also lessen the sound when that arrow releases too. And we all know as hunters, the louder the bow sounds, the more that animal's going to hear it, and it gives them the opportunity to jump that string, as so we call it, basically duck the arrow. All right, so hush puck is something that we tried out. We've been using it now for like the last 2 weeks with just shooting. It works out really well. What it is it's just stickers, and if you take a look on the bow right here, I've got 2 of them placed on the limbs. Now you can put these anywhere on your bow that you might have vibration, okay? And they're very, very easy to apply. You can actually, if I come on to this one here, they peel off. And the nice thing about them is you can take them off and reposition them anywhere that you want, okay?
Because everybody's different.
And they will, yeah, and you never know. So what you're doing is you're basically tuning your bow in, okay, with these things. But what they'll do is you can put them anywhere you have a vibration. If you've got a vibration on your sight, you can take one of these adhesive hush pucks and put them on your sight. If you've got a vibration on your quiver, okay, if I were to put my quiver on here and when I shoot with that on, if there's a vibration on the quiver, I put a hush puck on there and it'll dampen it. They've got a really cool video. If you check out their Facebook page, it shows how they take basically the riser, okay, which is the main body of the bow, and they just drop it onto concrete or steel. It makes a loud, echoing noise. They put some hush pucks on there, it dampens it really, really quick. And that's what it's doing. That vibration in your hand goes away. You have a lot more comfort. You're shooting tighter groups. You're a lot better, and you know, you're more proficient when you're shooting. Really cool tool. We really liked it. We bought them. We've been using them. We've been seeing a difference in how we've been shooting, and we're going to use them for years to come. They're relatively inexpensive. A pack like this for a split limb bow ran $30 to $35, and that's about the normal price. And like I said, you can remove them and put them wherever you need to tone that bow in.
All right, great advice for all our hunters or maybe future hunters out there as well. And if you want to know more about Wild About Hunting, the show coming, and all the things Dennis talks about, where do they go?
Oh, they can check us out on our Facebook page or our website. It'll have all the updates and information going on, where we're going to be, what we're doing.
All right, and there's a release party coming in March. We're going to have more on that coming up as well. So stay tuned here on SSPTV.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
The National Weather Service has issued a hazardous weather outlook for our area as we can expect heavy rain and strong winds Wednesday evening. Let's get the full forecast from them now. Tonight, showers and possibly a thunderstorm before 1 a.m. Then showers likely. Some storms could be severe with damaging winds. Our low will be 44 degrees, wind up to 20 miles per hour, and new rainfall amounts between 1 and 2 inches possible. Here's our 4-day outlook. On Thursday, a chance of rain showers before 4 p.m., then a chance of rain and snow showers. It's a 50% chance, cloudy with a low of, we'll have our temperature falling to 38 by 5 p.m. There's little or no snow accumulation expected on Thursday. Thursday night now, a chance of snow showers, cloudy with a low of 23 degrees, new snow accumulation of less than a half inch. Friday, mostly sunny, our high will be 28 degrees. Friday night, partly cloudy, low of 18. On Saturday, mostly sunny, high in the mid-30s. Saturday night, partly cloudy, low of 28. Sunday, mostly sunny, high in the upper 40s. And then Sunday night, mostly cloudy with a low of 36 degrees. The world-famous Harlem Globetrotters will be performing at the Mohegan Sun Arena next Saturday, March 5th at 2 p.m. And we have tickets tonight for one lucky viewer. Give us a call at 570-459-9813, extension 104. Leave us your name and phone number, and all names will be entered into a random drawing, with the winner getting a family 4-pack of tickets to see the Harlem Globetrotters. So call us now, and good luck. Here's your Pennsylvania midday winning lottery numbers on FYI. Good luck once again. Pick 2, 39, pick 3, 883, pick 4, 1772, and pick 5, 09850. And now it's our weekly feature, our home of the week. Tonight's home is located at 104 Pebble Beach Drive in Eagle Rock Resort. This beautiful custom log style home is right across from the 16th hole and has no neighbors behind it. It features 4 bedrooms and 4 baths, hardwood floors throughout, a beautiful kitchen with upgraded appliances and quartz countertops. This must-see property comes with 32 free rounds of golf and unlimited use of the ski facilities, fitness center, and driving range. It's listed for $419,900. For more information, you can call 570-384-1310, extension 1368. We'll be back with sports after this.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
For the second time this season, Penn State Hazleton and Penn State Beaver played a classic in women's basketball, and for the second time this season, Beaver pulled out the win. This time, the victory gave them the Penn State University Athletic Conference Championship for a fourth straight year. The final score, Penn State Beaver 61, Penn State Hazleton 59. Here's more from the Bryce Jordan Center in University Park. After trailing by 3 points early, Penn State Hazleton took the lead with 6 minutes and 16 seconds to go in the first quarter. They didn't find themselves behind again until there was 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. With a 2-point lead, the local Lady Lions turned the ball over with 40 seconds to go in the game. On the next possession, PSU Beaver senior Kalia Adams put up this shot and drew some contact. She nailed the free throw and put her team up for good.
And I knew we were down. I just got the ball, jab, and rip and go. And I just tried to finish with the contact, and that's what I did.
You looked over to the bench. You were pretty pumped up. How'd you feel at that moment? Did you think we got this?
Yeah, I knew we got it. There's no pressure on the foul line. That's all we do at practice. We work hard. That's why we're here.
Before that, Hazleton poured it on, going on a 12-0 run in the third quarter and building the biggest lead of the night at 47-35. But before the buzzer, Beaver clawed back within 7 points heading into the final quarter. Cameron Dodd helped Hazleton play press buster and keep their lead, but it was shrinking. PSU Beaver hit only 3 of 17 three-pointers, but 2 of those came in the fourth quarter, one from senior Morgan Kurtz and the other from Adams. Those shots, coupled with some throwback three-point plays from Brittany Jackson and Adams, helped Beaver not only keep pace with Hazleton, but eventually overcome them.
You know, what we were doing just really wasn't working. We were stagnant. You know, we're a run team. We like to push the ball. You know, things just weren't working, so we decided to, change it up. You know, we went to a full court zone press a little bit, try to change the tempo of the game. Towards the end, we switched to a full court man just for the same reasons, and it ended up paying off.
Hazleton had 7 turnovers in the fourth quarter and 2 in the final minute. The second turnover drew a reaction from the Hazleton bench as senior Alexis Daly was called for a double dribble with 10 seconds left. Ultimately, the local Lady Lions battled, and now they have a fire lit underneath them as they prepare for the National United States Collegiate Athletic Association tournament.
What did you think you guys did well tonight, though? You built that 8-point lead going in the fourth quarter. What were you proud of the girls for tonight?
Our defense. We held a 90-point scoring team to 60 points. So.
And you gave Beaver your best shot. I mean, a team that's dominated this conference a bunch of times.
They did. We don't walk out feeling like we should have lost, or we felt like we should have won, and we just end up on the wrong side.
Hopefully get those games in nationals now. Think the girls still hungry for more?
They're definitely hungry for more after tonight, no doubt.
PSU Hazleton will square off with UC Claremont in the first round of the USCAA tournament. And who knows, they might meet up with Beaver once again with so much more on the line. After the game, as the Penn State Hazleton team was coming out of the locker room, they were greeted by chants of "Hazy, Hazy." The Penn State Hazleton women earned some loyal fans this season with their play, and win or lose on Tuesday, it was a celebration for them and their campus at the Bryce Jordan Center. Hazleton native Mark Brennan spends a decent amount of time inside the Bryce Jordan Center. He runs a website called FightOnState.com that covers Penn State athletics out at University Park. Tonight it's more of a low-key atmosphere than usual, but Brennan is excited because his alma mater is in town, Penn State Hazleton. Brennan is taking pictures for the Standard Speaker, and before the game he talked about his playing days at High Acres with head coach Dr. Thomas Cassis.
When I was there, it was the Commonwealth Campus Athletic Association, I want to say. I'm sorry, Coach Cassis, if I got that wrong. And notice I still call him Coach Cassis. We were the Condors at the time, though. Everybody wasn't the Lions. We were green, yellow, white, but we just had an absolute blast. I am still friends today with a lot of the guys I played with back in the day. Obviously, still love Coach Cassis and everything he's done for me in my life and everything he's done for the campus there. So it's just a tremendous experience, and again, to be able to come out here tonight, relive some old memories, it's going to be really fun.
Behind Brennan in that shot were a bunch of current Penn State Hazleton students, and a lot of them have been following the girls' basketball team all season, including freshman Mariah Lynn from Berwick.
I've been to majority of the home games, as many as I can make, and every time that I've been there, it's more intense, and I just love going to watch.
How would you describe them, the people who haven't seen them before, who maybe didn't pay attention to them? In a few sentences, how would you describe the team?
They're very poised, and they work together, and there's a lot of teamwork and leadership, especially from the senior Alexis daily.
Lynn is a freshman on the softball team. During practice on Monday, her and her teammates worked on making signs for the basketball team. It took them 2 to 3 hours to get the signs done in between their own work, but that's what you do for family.
Berwick, big sports school. They got a lot of support. I mean, were you one of the people going to the sporting events in Berwick and really supporting?
Yeah, I love going to like the football games, basketball games, baseball games, even bowling.
You went to bowling to cheer on the bowling team.
Yeah, I was on the bowling team. And
Oh, you were on the bowling team.
yeah, I was on
How rowdy does the cheering get at a bowling match?
pretty intense actually.
How about this, since you came to Penn State Hazleton? How have the students been? What's it been like at High Acres?
It feels like family.
It didn't turn out how the Penn State Hazleton family wanted it to, but they'll get through it together, and they'll always remember the night they all represented Hazy so well at the Bryce Jordan Center. This PSU Hazleton alum was also very proud of the women's basketball team last night. Well, that sports championship week continues tomorrow with some wrestling talk with Anthony Bellino from the Standard Speaker. Right now, we'll be right back with FYI. It's Wednesday, and here's some delicious alliteration. It's signature steak night at Bottlenecks. All of their signature steaks are only $9.95 plus bottomless soup and salad for only $2.95.
Hey golfers, have we got the perfect vacation spot for you? Myrtle Beach. Signature Golf Packages builds and reserves the finest and most reasonably priced Myrtle Beach vacations. From scheduling your golf tee times to making your hotel accommodations. Oceanfront to golf course villas. Mark Passon, a Hazleton native, has been doing this for 10 years. Expect excellent customer service, local knowledge of all the courses, and the best golf vacation of a lifetime. Call now to learn all of the specials that Signature Golf Packages can offer you or your group. 866-462-9885 or book now at signaturegolfpackages.com.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, Holy Rosary Parish will be hosting a luncheon on Saturday, March 12th from 10:30 a.m. to noon. The meal will be held at Catholic Social Services, located at 214 West Walnut Street in Hazleton. There is no charge for the meal, and all are welcome to attend, and the parish would like to say a special thank you to the Hazleton Rotary for their support. And one more quick announcement, a basket auction to benefit the Shenandoah Sesquicentennial celebration be held March 6th in the Divine Mercy Roman Catholic Parish at St. Stephen's Hall, located at Main and Oak Streets. Doors open at noon with the auction beginning at 2. Food and bake sale will also be available. For info, just call 570-462-2060. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Teresa Joan Terry Simkovich Sacchetti of Beaver Meadows. Funeral is Saturday at 10 a.m. at the parish of St. Cyril Methodius at the Church of St. Joseph. Friends may call at the church from 9 to 10 a.m. Arrangements are under the direction of the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. Andrew Butch Goroski of Stockton. Funeral is Thursday at 11 a.m. from the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. Friends may call Thursday from 10 to 11 a.m. John F. Yeakel, formerly of West Hazleton. Memorial is Friday at 1:30 p.m. in the Heinzelman Funeral Home. Friends may call Friday from 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. Daniel R. Kimmel of Weatherly. Memorial is Saturday at 2 p.m. at the Philip J. Jeffries Funeral Home. Friends may call Saturday from 1 to 2 p.m. And Robert S. Shalla of Ringtown. Arrangements will be announced by the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Walter Pasechnik of Mahanoy City. Walter, if you're watching, give us a call right now, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
All new Let the People Know show featuring the We Are Hazleton supporting the Hazleton Police Department event that was held recently. We'll let you know the dates and times as soon as they're released. Take it easy, everyone.